afternoon and konbanwa wherever you are in the world. I am the idol to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro at your service. Hello, hello! Welcome in. Hello, Demon Warrior. Hello, Grow. Hello, Sang, Mercenary, BioClay, Cam the Man, Rune, Mabu, Klevensky, Envy. Welcome in. Hello, Scarlet. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? How's my day going so far? Great, I think. I think I had a good day. At first I did some idle side job stuff. And then earlier in the week, my boss at Idle Side Job, she was like, hey, do you want to grab lunch with us sometime Friday, maybe? And at first, in my head, I was like, oh, I'm nervous I won't be able to get all my work done, but I was pretty productive today in the morning, so I was like, you know what, I'll just go and hang out. And it was really fun. I love the, our little group in Idle Side Job. My team is a bunch of women, so it's nice. We had our little girl talk over lunch. And they gave me a gift, you guys. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet, because I don't get to see them all the time. But they gave me a little gift. And I say little, but it was really nice. I was really surprised. But have you seen... Okay, I don't know how to explain this other than it was... You know what a dress bag looks like, right? Or maybe you put nice dresses or suits in them, maybe if you're a suit wearer. But imagine a dress bag that has not the regular zipper down the middle so you can get your outfit out. It has zippers that makes you able to turn the dress bag into a duffel bag. I don't know how else to explain it, but you know how you lay it out flat, and then if you were to fold it, it could become a bag. The dress bag becomes the sides of the duffel bag. Is it called an outfit carrier? It's so yes, but it's more than that. It's an outfit. Yeah, I've seen it on shorts before. It's an outfit carrier, a suit carrier, a dress bag that turns into a duffel bag. I know, it's so cool. I was so, I saw it and I got so excited. I was like, you guys, I've seen this all the time on reels or shorts, and I'm really excited because you get to save a lot of space by being able to put your clothes into the sides of the bag, so you don't have to fold it a bunch of times. So I'm really excited. Yeah, I did do a lot of stuff today. I have a lot of stuff left to do today, so I'm gonna be staying up late. So I'll sleep in a little bit tomorrow because I have to finish editing a majority of the video I'm gonna post tomorrow. But oh no, I have to sit and watch and edit Xenoblade cutscenes for this video. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Oh no! Hours of watching and editing Xenoblade cutscenes? That sounds terrible. Oh my gosh. If I remember correctly, they advertise it you can pack 10 days worth of clothes in a carry-on. Yeah, it really seems that way. So I'm really excited to test it out. Sounds very cool. Yeah, it's a garment bag that can turn into a duffel bag. So you can have I don't even know how to explain it. The garment bag turns into the walls of the duffel bag. So you can put more stuff I don't know, shoes, I don't know, laptop, toiletry bag. What else do people put in these things? So I'm excited. Yay. Goodal, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversary. Glad you got to spend time with your side job crew, and hopefully you'll get good eat in after you finish working. Oh, it's gonna be a great eat because I'm gonna be so tired afterwards. But that's for later. So I had a pretty good day today, and I hope you have been too. If not, I wish you an even better day, or perhaps week. Gosh. And thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Early day at work. Oh my goodness. It's always tough to wake up early for work. I remember, before we jump in, I have one last story. I remember, I think it was a collab with See You. And I woke up at like 4 or 5. I can't remember. I woke up at 4 or 5, and that's not normal for me. Like for some people, it's like that's a regular occurrence for like work and things like that. But, you know, that's a lot earlier than I wake up for work normally. And she was like, how do you do that? Like, how do you convince yourself to wake up that early? And it's like, it's because I'm looking forward to something fun. I can wake up, I say no problem. I'm sure there's a little bit of, you know, grogginess. But I tend to wake up a lot easier, like, I tend to wake up early a lot easier if it's for something fun, like a collab or travel too. But I feel like I also have a hard time getting a good rest before waking up for like an early trip because I'm nervous I'll like sleep through it. But that never happens. Well, not never, but I feel like my body just maybe it's the anxiousness of like, oh my gosh, what if I'm late? I feel like my body tends to wake up itself up early enough. Some days you wish 4 a.m. was a myth. They just skip it. We just skip 4 a.m. Oh my gosh. But anyway, enough of that side conversation. That's not going to be the only side conversation we have today. Today is a fun little chatting session. We're going to talk about my goals and plans for not just 2024, maybe even a little bit further than that. The reason why I wanted to have like a separate stream, separate from like not doing it my re-debut or anything, is because I honestly, and maybe it's a little bit still now, I haven't like solidified anything. It's not that things don't change, of course, timelines and things change, but I have a lot of ideas in my head, but I haven't like lined them up how I want them to occur. I don't have a timeline for everything yet. Like, I have enough ideas that I absolutely do want to do to, like, I guess last me throughout the entire year. But I just haven't figured out where I'm going to put them yet. So I figured it'd be nice to kind of just talk through them with you guys. I thought it'd be a nice sort of, like, group activity. Maybe you can think of your own goals, too. I don't know, it feels nice being able to like plan out my goals. Like, of course, it's like at the end of the day, it's up to me what I want to do, right? But I don't know, just nice to like, it feels like I can feel like I'm being held accountable. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. A brainstorming session, exactly. So we're gonna do this the nice and simple way, the tried and true way, the pen and paper way, the virtual pen and paper way, where I just have a piece of paper, virtual piece of paper, and I'm gonna write some stuff down, and then maybe perhaps after I finish this edit that needs to be done by tomorrow, I'll make a nice little pretty graphic and I'll post that. You want to contribute and help? Well, yeah, I mean, I think just being here and just being an archangel and showing up where you can and when you can is more than enough support. Beating all the rest of the Xenoblade games, I absolutely want to finish, well, that's a two-sided coin. I'm going to be sad saying goodbye to Xenoblade Chronicles 1, but I also do want to start Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I don't know if I'll get around to starting the replay of 3, but I definitely want to dive in and just get more into the world of Xenoblade. Yeah, surviving is a good goal. That I would consider that something I would like to do. In this next year, I would like to eat and sleep and take care of my health. That's actually, I say it almost like jokingly, but that's very true. I do want to continue to take care of myself very, holistically, not just, physically, but mentally, emotionally. So yeah, with that being said, I guess we could just jump right into the goal settings. We'll talk a little bit about goals, and then we'll talk about just plans. Again, this is super, not whatchamacallit. It's not structured in any way. We're gonna just keep it nice and chill. But here we go. That's right. Let's write. Oh, I need to rearrange this. Oh, and there's no more music. We should get more music. Oh, I'll put that behind. I'll put some music on so it's not... It feels so serious when there's no music, you know? There we go. Nice and cozy. So let me make this bigger so that you all can see it better. Yay! I saw this, I forgot which VTuber did this, but it was like, this is the difference between haha and hee. And I was like, wait a minute, that makes so much sense. Okay, here we go. Nice and cozy, yeah, nice cozy way to start the weekend, right? It's been a while since I caught you live. Hello, welcome back, Dreets. How are you? It's one of those times of the games you're getting happy to play it and you get sad to finish it. Yeah, truly. Oh, I'm not ready to say goodbye. Okay, so we'll start. Where's my mouse gonna show up? Let's see. Oh, it's not there. Oh, so we gotta start down here. Okay. Goals. You're gonna have to excuse my handwriting. I don't have like a stabilizer, like a pen stabilizer on this, so sometimes it's kind of weird. And also, I just have bad handwriting. That is something I will confess to. I don't think I need to confess to it. It's definitely something that like you all have seen before. Goals. Okay. Well, okay, one thing that I've actually been thinking about kickstarting now for a while is... Or for a while, but I also want to start it soon. Because I already started doing some pre-planning for this. Now it's just a matter of checking my calendar of when I can do it. Because my calendar looks a little bit tough right now because I'm currently trying to... I have my off collab with Shiki planned already for the Donothon. And then I'm also chaperoning for my little sister's school trip. So I have to work around that. But I think right after that I should be able to do this. But I want to get a commercial demo reel made. Like a professional demo reel. And I really wanted to do that for a long while, and it's just been tough getting the chance to do that. But I think now that I can kind of have more control over my personal timeline, I really want to do that. Bad handwriting is relative. Yours is way better than mine. Oh, but see, I'm trying to write nicely. Like, this is my... This is my fast handwriting, so that... Ignore that. We'll just go with that. But yeah, I've done some research. I've asked around. I've actually had people recommend me, like, different studios and stuff. So I've almost finished selecting my... like, which option I'm gonna go with after talking to some people. So... yeah, I want to do this sooner rather than later, I think. Yeah, demo reel for voice acting, yes. I don't know how soon I'd be able to get a role. Cause again, I don't have any experience. Well, I've had off-stage experience. Or off-mic, huh? I've done, like, stage productions before. So there's that, but I don't have any other roles in my belt. Is that what you say? But yeah, I think my goal is to create a demo reel, and then maybe I'll try to like be signed to a voice acting agency. So different from like a VTubing agency, I think I want to see if I can get like a voice acting agent, if that makes sense. To see if I can get, I don't know, just some help. You know, booking roles and things like that. Every VTuber is technically a voice actor. That's true. You have to think about like your enunciation and things like that. You have to be like entertaining and things like that. Have you ever auditioned before? I've auditioned for stage stuff. Like I've done virtual stuff. I've submitted videos, and those are what got me into the productions I've been a part of. I've done like fake auditions, like mock auditions for like voice acting. So like I've read sides and things like that. Like I've been in a booth and things like that. but I've never had like a professional demo reel. And I want to try to be signed by a voice acting agency, but I know that's gonna be really, really tough. So really need to keep practicing acting. I just finished another production recently, and I want to keep practicing. Yeah, and I think I might do more acting practice streams, so keep that in mind. So maybe I'll put that. More acting streams. I would put more singing streams too, but I've noticed I've been doing a lot of recordings. Ooh, surprise. I've been doing a lot of recording off stream, so I'm trying to like preserve my vocal health for like singing projects, if that makes sense. There's a lot of stuff I'm really excited about. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to say anything else. I really want to do more originals, that's for sure. I definitely want to do a song around my birthday. That'd be fun. It wouldn't be an original song. I missed a letter. Oh my gosh, I can spell, I promise. It's just hard to talk and spell at the same time. So, it's not gonna be about my birthday, but it's gonna be around my birthday that I want to release it, so that'd be October. I should put months next to these so that I can like arrange them in a calendar. Soon you will be in every video game. Please, I don't care if I'm an NPC. I've told people, like, whenever people ask me, like, why do you want to be a voice actress? And I give, like, a multifaceted answer, but there's a silly part to my answer where it's like, I think the idea of, like, bringing a character to life is so fun. And, like, you're almost, like, creating them and like raising them. I'm not raising, but I think about Kaito's voice provider and how he just has his whole house decorated with Kaito like merch and memorabilia. And there's a video of Kaito's voice provider singing to Kaito on his birthday, and he's just walking around his house showcasing his memorabilia, and he's like he's singing while he's filming the video, and he just goes, "You are so beautiful to me." And this is a long video. Like, this isn't like a short. He's just like walking around, and it's such a lovely video. And he's also like he like carries like Kaito Nendoroids with him everywhere, like to the store and stuff. And he'll like tweet, he'll go, "Taking my son out to the grocery store," or like on the train with my son. That would be me for any character. Like, I don't care if I'm like student A. Like, I will get student A merch made, and I will make like an Ida bag. And like, this is my son. Look, or daughter, I guess. It depends. I don't mind playing whatever gender character. But yeah, like, this is my little, what's the word that people use? Blorbo for like a character that, you know, you really care about. I love that video so much. I think about it a lot. His quick method of staying in character. Oh my gosh. Can the man says, "I know how you feel making a character and it feels like you're raising them." Kind of like a child. Yeah, because I guess you would be like protective of that character, right? If you voice them. Well, what if you voice a villain? Maybe you'd still have a soft spot. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Rita would be the reason for me to switch from JP dub to English dub. I actually watch a lot of English dub animes. I think I watch English dub more than I watch Japanese. Well, that's a lie, because for anime nights with my friends, we usually watch. No, just kidding. Well, it depends. Because me and my friends are the kind of people sometimes, because we talk during like our anime nights, because it's also like our weekly catch up, because we're all catch up. That was weird. But we have like that's our chance to kind of like talk and, you know, hang out with each other, because we don't like live near each other. So we're the kind of people, since we talk, we're like, oh no, I can't hear without my subtitles, so we watch the Japanese with English subtitles. But I don't know. I think dubbing has changed a lot, and that's not to say like old dubbing was bad. I think like the sort of like trends in how people voice act in English have changed, and I've come to like appreciate it a lot more. Not that I didn't appreciate it before. I think like early 2000s voice acting is very iconic. But I resonate more with a lot of the voice acting nowadays. It's a lot more like grounded, I feel. At least it trends more that way. And I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, but there are some like iconic early 2000s like anime dubs. In my humble opinion. Like it sticks in my head. Like it's like, oh my gosh, these voices are very iconic. But maybe that's a nostalgia thing. I don't know. For sure. So back to fun little tangent. But yeah, I definitely want to I don't know. It's still very much my dream and my goal to voice act in anime and games, and I'm gonna keep trying for it. Yeah. And I want to push harder for it. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, being an independent creator and having to do stuff like that on my own, but now it's like in my hands, like I can be a part of it all. For sure. Okay, so create a demo reel, hopefully get signed to a VA agency, more acting streams, acting practice, I do want to say, so more I guess like visual novel type stuff maybe. I do want to do an original song for my birthday. I actually already started planning this. It's a really cool idea. I just need to find time to actually kickstart it. Because my birthday is like 5 months away, but still, I still want to think about that. I don't know if I'm gonna do another original song. I think maybe I'll try to do one other original song. I just don't know when. I'll write that down. See, look, I like skipped a letter. See how I like tried to write the E, but it looks like a C? So I definitely want to do another original song. I should probably talk about what I'm doing. So I guess goals and plans. Oh my gosh. No, this was all in the same layer. It's okay. Happens to the best of us. So I think I definitely... So in May... Oh wait, hold on. I guess I'll start with the event first. In May, we're going to have our Mental Health Awareness Month charity event. We're doing a panel series and charity concerts. If you haven't heard about that, now you know. It's going to be at the end of the month, Saturday, May 25th. It's going to be kind of an all-day shindig. The panel series is going to be in the morning. More information about the panels, like what they're about and who the panelists are going to be coming up in the next few weeks. Same thing with the musicians, the singers. So devastating that I couldn't just invite everyone who applied. I only have a finite number of resources, time, to be able to like gather everyone and like organize everything. So I had like a number limit in my head, and I fully didn't think I was gonna hit that limit, but I was so pleasantly surprised. We did go over that like mental limit I had, so it was so tough to just like sorry, for my own health and my own bandwidth, I have to cut off. But maybe in the future, like maybe next year's, I can have some help organizing that. Yeah, so that's gonna be at the end of the month. It is a charity event, so we'll be raising funds again for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So yippee! Also, Rune is here. I just realized Rune created the logo for the event. So thank you for all your hard work. If you need a logo or graphics or design, definitely check them out. They're really cool and nice. Are you going to be doing anything mental health after May? Yeah, so I usually do more like low-key stuff. I don't do like big events very often. I think Mental Health Awareness Month, the charity event, is usually my big thing that I do. But I am having an advice stream this week. I think seasonally I talk about things as well. But yeah, I absolutely hope to continue being, an advocate for mental health awareness. And I think I also just generally, I will like randomly talk about it as applicable in different streams. That's just par for the course, I guess. If you're joining in for a Rita stream, you might find yourself in a positive, I would like to say, positive but philosophical, deep conversation about this or that. But yeah, I hope to continue being a positive... I don't know why I was gonna say memo keeper. That's a Honkai Star Rail thing. Message keeper? No. Advocate. I think that's the best word. I'll just keep using that. So that's gonna happen in May, and then woohoo! Right after that, we're gonna have V3S. If you're a Splatoon fan, or if you know a Splatoon fan, first note is, what are you picking for the next Splatfest? I think I'm gonna do Save the Day. Apparently there was like a weird translation thing, like in the Japanese, it was less Save the Day, but more like figure out a way to like stop it or like fix the problem. I'd still go with that. I've just seen so many memes about this Splatfest theme. I think it's so funny. But that was the tangent message. The real message is we're having a VTuber Splatoon Summer Showdown. So if you're a VTuber or a PNG tuber or any sort of virtually represented character, this is a super fun, casual Splatoon tournament. It's really fun. All experience levels. Don't want it to be super, like, high pressure or anything. It's just for the community to get together and have fun. Yeah, so if you're interested, go ahead and hop into our Discord. I'll be retweeting the information again soon. Periodically, as it's a little early still. We're not super close to it yet. So, my frequency in talking about it will get more and more as we get closer. So that's in June, end of June. Yippee! You're excited to watch the Splatoon event? I'm also very excited. I think it's gonna be really awesome. Like, I don't know. As someone who like enjoys the game, and also like enjoys community events, I think this is gonna be really fun. How many people can get in? As many as possible. Please, if you are hesitating and you want to enter, please enter. I think it'll be fun. But yeah, it's our first year. I'm excited to see how it goes. Ideally, I'd like to make this a yearly thing. I've never hosted like a tournament like this before, and I love finding ways to bring a community together. So, if I can continue this, I would love to. So yeah. They're asking how many applied so far? Ooh, I don't know. A good amount for where we are right now, I think. Does that answer your question? I don't know that many Splatoon VTubers. Neither do I, but you don't have to be like a dedicated Splatoon VTuber. You can just be a VTuber who likes Splatoon. And I think a good chunk of the people who joined are VTubers who happen to like and play Splatoon. Because again, it's super casual. You don't have to be... super duper good at Splatoon. There's a prize! Yes, I'm going to be commissioning an artist. The winning team gets their team illustrated by Splatoon artists. So I think that's so cute. You get to like, you'll have like whatever weapon you used mostly throughout the tournament, and your whole team will be there, and like your little outfits and things like that. So there is a prize. I want it to be, I want you all to be rewarded. So, yeah. So that's what's coming up soon. If you're wondering what's happening soon on the channel. Not saying it's their main thing, just playing in general. So few people play it. I know. That's how we're gonna try to get more people. That's the secret hidden reason. The secret hidden goal behind hosting V3S is to get more people into Splatoon, right? Oh my gosh. But yes, I think it's going along swimmingly was what I was gonna say. Seriously, no pun intended, but it just ended up that way. Here's another thing I haven't quite placed yet. I really want to do a Ruby cover album. Woohoo! I put one too many humps on the M in album. Yeah, I've done the Bleach cover album before. It was pretty tough. It was very difficult to put together, but it was fun. So I want to do something like that. I think people really liked that one. So I want to do another one. I guess cover project. I don't know if I would actually consider it like an album. It's just a selection of song covers that happen to be from the same franchise. So definitely want to do that. Yeah, yippee, Ruby! Yeah. So yeah. I really want to bring back doing an interview series, but I kind of want to bring a twist. And I don't know if I want to make like a new series or if I want to just create like a mini series within Archangel Radio. But I personally, like, one of my goals, again, as a streamer is like growth and learning. Like I like being able to like learn and grow alongside you all. And I'll talk a little bit about something else that I'm working on in terms of that. But I thought it'd be fun to bring in people, because I guess I'm kind of doing it already in Archangel Radio, where I bring people on and I invite them to talk about things that they're passionate about and like knowledgeable about. But I kind of want to add more. I hesitate to say educational, because I feel like whenever I say educational, people like are like, oh, learning, school, but learning is so fun. I was thinking like turning Archangel Radio into, because I've done PowerPoint nights before where people bring like PowerPoint presentations. I was thinking of doing like an Archangel Radio series where it's like PowerPoint night. So I invite like guests to create a PowerPoint. It doesn't have to be super like well put together, but I invite, guests to educate the audience about, and it can be like silly or it could be like serious, right? Like how to create a compelling, like, I don't know, short, like a YouTube short, or what is the physics behind the Avatar: The Last Airbender elements? Like, it doesn't have to be super useful in the real world, like I think that'd be fun. So I don't know how I would put that. Archangel Radio, because I think one thing I do a lot when I like host PowerPoint presentations is I like to ask questions. I guess in general too, when I talk to people, or I tend to ask a lot of questions. So I think that'd be a great way to continue Archangel Radio, continue getting to know people, continue inviting people to talk about things they're passionate and knowledgeable about, but give it a little bit more of an educational feel. I was thinking maybe starting this around September, just because, like, I don't know, that's like the US school year start, so I thought that'd be cute to start it then. But we'll see. Archangel Radio PowerPoint series. Yeah, like brain soup. Yeah, it doesn't have to be super heavy. Zen Liquid says, this is my TED Talk on why you should play Xenoblade. I know, stop before I reach out to like some other like VTubers who I know like Xenoblade. And I'm like, please join me on Archangel Radio and do a PowerPoint on Xenoblade. That would make me very happy. Speaking of educational, I still want to bring back music theory. On top of that, maybe dissecting music theory through songs submitted by Archangel. So I don't want to spoil my thing for tomorrow. I mean, it's gonna come out tomorrow, so might as well. You all get to hear about it first. Well, that's if I can get this edit done tonight. I only finished recording the audio and the video, like, of me talking. I still need to get all the cutscenes and stuff. But this is a continuing thing. This isn't like a one-time thing. But I don't want to reveal the name of it yet. But it's a video essay series. Oh, what could it be? It's a video essay series where I talk about how music in video games and anime elevate its storytelling. Oh, I took that straight from the script. That's the pitch that the elevator pitch that I put into the script. You can't even read what that says. But yeah, I don't know how often I'll be able to put it. My goal is to put it out at least once a month, but because ideally I'd like to put it out like every other week, but knowing my busy schedule, I don't think I'd be able to do that. So tomorrow's may or may not be about Xenoblade, but it's gonna be like 12 minutes. I think that's how the edit turned out. I'd love to do longer ones, but it's just not super feasible for me to write scripts for longer ones in addition to like idle side job and like streaming and stuff. Indie life, man, I'm telling you. I say as I've only been in indie ever for like 1 month total. Yeah, I think the school theme for the Archangel Radio PowerPoint series would be fun. Yeah, exactly. So, once a month is because I don't want to overwork myself. But who knows, maybe down the line, if it becomes more feasible to do so, maybe I'd be able to hire an editor or script editors, things like that. So, yeah, video essays! I love video essays. So, I hope you guys like them. I think it'll be... I just hope that the things I have to say are, like, interesting. It's a very, like, I don't want to say low level, but very introductory concepts in music theory. It's not going to be super deep analysis. I wanted it to be something that is consumable to, like, a beginner audience. So, like, if they're interested in learning more about the certain concepts, then, they can search up more about it, I guess. Rita video essays would be peak. I hope so. One thing I'm really nervous about, because I haven't really posted video essays consistently. I've done video essays every once in a while, but I don't have like a skill set for making them. So I'm just nervous that the quality won't be very good. But in my head, it's like, just put it out there. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just put it out there, and then you can get better, right? That's the goal. A conversation starter, exactly. Don't worry, like I said, I'm very good at, sort of like, taking care of myself. I'm good at taking care of myself, don't worry. Because this video, fun fact, this video was actually, my goal originally was to get this released in April, but because I know how to take care of myself, and, life happens, I pushed it to this month instead. So, don't worry. I know how to take care of myself for sure. Rita Love, thank you. I'm sure it'll be fine. I sure hope so. I think my biggest thing is I hope it's something that people will find interesting. Of course, it's not going to be everyone's, cup of tea. That's fine. I just hope that it's interesting for some people. Oh my gosh. But I love watching video essays. I've watched a ton of them. I watch a ton about music too. So I just want, because the goal of these is to introduce, for people who are already into video games and music in like I don't want to say a higher level, but like in a deeper level, it'll be something that's like, oh yeah, I've definitely thought about this before. I'm excited to hear somebody else talk about it. But really, it's mostly to, again, because remember, my goal is to, I think learning and growing is really cool. So I want to be able to introduce these ideas to people who maybe have never heard of the game before, or don't really think about music in that way, or don't think about music in stories that way, and kind of like introduce a topic and start a conversation about, music. I'm really excited. That's what I'm going to be doing right after this. Finishing a majority of the edit for tomorrow. So I'm I'm excited for that. So, because again, I was supposed to release it back in April, but I didn't. Because again, I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous that, it's not going to be super like how I want it to be. But again, one of the biggest things in my head is you just got to put it out there and you'll get better over time. No one's going to be perfect right away. So this is my way of growing and improving, right? Just got to put it out there. You'll probably get quite a lot of the composer reacts to crowd coming in. Be prepared for a lot of comments about Bury the Light, I see. I mean, I think you all are probably going to know what it's going to be about. It generally, because I've talked about it a little bit. Exactly, Zen. You won't know until you try. So that's why I'm just going to put it out there. And see what happens. And keep going, I think, as well. I've never really had, like, a super strong idea for a series of videos. But I've written down a couple of ideas. And really, it's just a matter of if I can, manage to get all of them written and edited and filmed and things like that. But I'm excited. I'm really excited about this idea that I have. At the end of the day, I just want to share this idea that I guess a brainworm that I've had in my head, and I want to be able to introduce the topic to folks. Learn something new, right? Let's see. So, let's see, what do we have here? We have our May plans and goals. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to write goals and plans, but I think I accidentally did them all in one layer. Hold on. I gotta erase it now. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. Erase. Or not erase, I'm actually painting in white over it. Okay. Okay, back to this. Okay, goals. Goals / plans. Does anyone else do that? Where like if you're like multitasking, like you're talking and like writing at the same time. I mean, sometimes I just like in my head I go owls. Well, sometimes it's like in aid of spelling something, but sometimes my brain just does that. I'm like, okay, go owls. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have what we're doing in the next 2 months. Create a demo reel, VA agency, more acting students. I should probably also do more like numerical stuff. My goal is to get to 50k archangels by the end of the year. By year, you can't see that. My chat box is there. By end of year. Achievements like in video games. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, you have a short attention span. Wait, for what? Oh, like spelling out words as you write them. Good to know. Yes. I think that'd be cool. That'd be a cool goal. I just realized all of these other goals and plans are at like numerical. I should probably start thinking about numerical stuff too. And that's my main platform too. I don't really think too much about other platforms like TikTok. Oh, I haven't thought about TikTok in a long time. I guess I should. Let me be better about this. Let me search up my current TikTok. Oh, TikTok. Didn't they sign the thingamabob? Yeah, exactly. Didn't they sign the... Oh, thank goodness. I don't have to think about it anymore. Well, thank goodness in that I don't have to think about it anymore, but kind of a yikes in other ways. But yeah, I haven't used TikTok in so long. But I guess I'll make a goal for that in Twitter. Let's see. Twitter, oh gosh. 15? Maybe. I'm currently at like 2.2. Wrong number. That starts with a T. 10.5. So yes, I'll put 15. Twitter. I just don't know what's like reasonable. Oh gosh. They have 9 months to sell it before the ban goes in effect. Whoa. I didn't know that detail. Interesting. And the timer is ticking down. TikTok right now, I think, okay, I'm at 62.4. So what would be a reasonable 75? Maybe? TikTok. I write TT and I think of the twice up. Just like TT. So that is my... It looks kind of weird because it looks like an emoji. I'll write the whole thing. So those are some numbers. There you go. What else do I want to do? I guess I could also start putting them in like date order or month order. Oh, I also want to do another Winter Live. Winter Live. Yippee. There we go. Eee! Okay, so I guess I can start figuring out when I want to do things. So I have May, June, October. I think I want to do the Winter Live in December. A lot of stuff is happening in October because I actually also have a Halloween thing I want to do that I can't talk about. Sad. I was gonna try to do it this past October, but with all of like the Prism stuff happening, just ended up not happening. Just was not feasible for me. Nope. So much to think about. So I'm gonna try to do it in this October instead. Merch is gonna be part of birthday. So I guess that was something that I had in my head that I haven't told you guys about. But yeah, B-Day merch for sure. That's definitely here. I can just pull up my Notion right now so I can share with you guys. Rita branded toaster. Would anyone actually buy it? Be honest. I would like to know your opinions. Let's see. Oh, here, I have to go to overview. You would? Appliances? I think I want to do like a stationery set. I want to do like a journal. Or like a gratitude journal or something. As long as the shipping won't kill you. I think it might end up being... Oh, I don't know. Well, there's a couple of like small companies that I've been doing research on. So I just have to decide on one. But that's all back and stuff. You guys don't need to worry about. You'd love to, but importing it might be tricky. That's true. You would definitely buy a Rita branded toaster. What if it's like one of those that like burn an image? That toast an image onto your bread. Would you do that? I wouldn't, but I'm not a merch buyer. I don't think you have much in the ways of generic logos or icons beyond just your face, do you? I have these. Hold on. I'm gonna stand up. I have these. Oh, you can't see them still. Hold on. Okay. Do you see? Hold on. You cannot see. I will move backwards. Do you see these like little pins I have on my jacket? I could make those. There's like there's an angel wing, and then there's like my Oshi mark on a circle. Oh my gosh, what if I just released this jacket? Do you want to have matching jackets with me? That would be fun. I don't know, that's kind of expensive, so maybe not. I definitely want to do a merch like line that's that has a range of like prices, so that at least it's accessible to, you know, to more folks. So I don't know, something to think about. But I've definitely thought about like a journal, stickers, like a sticker. Do you know that song? Probably not. It's an NCT song. K-pop. Like a sticker. It's really fun and avant-garde. I really like it. There's a flute sample in it that goes like this. And it goes womp 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 womp. You would never skip breakfast again if you had the Rita toaster? Okay, now I have to release it. You could do bracelets that look like your halo. That's cute. We could do like a color of the new halo and a color of the old halo. Like this one. Nope. There. Oh, it's... No, I just realized. You can't see my old one. Well, I'll try it on later. You would like a jacket if your country wasn't hot all the time. That's fair. Oh gosh. Yeah, so we can do like a whole range of things. You want to have the same drip as me? We can all match. That'd be so cool. We can do hot weather and cold weather items. But yeah, I definitely want to do B-Day merch. I think that's when I'll do merchandise for my birthday. A lot of stuff happening in October. I feel like that's when the biggest stuff is. So maybe I should do some big stuff in the summer. But I feel like, you know, we're already doing a tournament. Maybe that's when I'll do my original song. Oh gosh, that's a lot to think about in such little time. So let me arrange these events. So October, I think September would be a good time to start this PowerPoint series. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. This is starting in May. I should probably like try to commit to a certain time period, and then if I can, and then I'll like evaluate whether or not I can keep doing them at the pace that I'm doing them now, or like consider getting like an editor, or because I definitely want to continue this indefinitely. I just need to give myself, I have to make a SMART goal, so I have to think about like the time of it, like the scale of it. I guess this will be my trial period. I'll do a trial period of like 3 months, look back, think of ways that I can improve upon it, consider if I need to change my workflow and things like that. But I think definitely video essay series, I'll try to work on it consistently May through July. And then I'll reevaluate how I do it from there. Would I consider putting my new songs on Bandcamp or something similar? Like on a not streaming service? Because they're currently on all major streaming services. So like Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all that stuffs. Yeah. I was thinking of doing, because usually what I do is I do my Mental Health Awareness Month event in the spring, and then I do something around November, like themed around gratitude. Oh my gosh, my pen. Because you know, November is Thanksgiving for a good chunk of people. And so people, and it's also close to the rest of like the winter holidays, so everyone's thinking, kind of like looking back and feeling very introspective. So I like to do a lot of, you know, things surrounding gratitude around that time. Maybe I'll release a gratitude journal then, who knows. But December I usually tend to be busy because I'm spending time with friends and, you know, and family too. Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, because the thing is like I am the planner of my sisters, so I'm the one who always like plans all of like our sister hangouts. So I tend to get pretty busy around the holidays just because I kind of carry that emotional labor for me and my sisters. So I tend to get pretty busy around December because there's like, you know, Christmas and then there's New Year's. So I try to take a little bit of a breather around then. So I think the November is probably like the last month of the year that I like to do something big. So probably do another gratitude event. Yeah, so yeah, do I have anything for November? Yes, I like to do gratitude related events. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about though, Envy. You're talking about, it's the game day for, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, I like to do gratitude stuff around then. Yes, see, I got it, game day. Yeah. I can see how they'd rely on you for scheduling stuff. Yeah, and it's like, it's a double-edged sword because, like, I feel like I'm the one who's most used to it. So I feel like I have the most streamlined process for like getting everyone together, and I think I'm the one who does it the most efficiently. And that's not like a knock on my sisters, it's just like I'm the one who does it a lot, I guess. So like I'm used to thinking more like that, and I think I have the flexibility that's more conducive to that. Because like my older sister has to wrangle a bunch of little ones, so I don't want to expect her to have to think about that too. But on the flip side, it also is like a little like tiring sometimes. But I've talked to them about that, and they're very like, considerate of me. They're like, okay, give Rita some space. she's like busy with all this stuff. But I'm thankful that they're thoughtful and considerate of me. But I guess it's also because like I convey to them how I feel too. So it's important to talk about with your, the people in your life about. Oh my gosh, I could do a whole thing about. Oh, one thing I would love to do, like a topic on, is emotional labor, like in friendships and things like that, or like any relationships really. Yeah, it's a great topic. I think I talked about it with Mako on Archangel Radio. Read babysitting stories. Yeah, I don't have to babysit for a while. I was about to say thank goodness, but I do like hanging out with them. I like to be helpful. But it takes a lot out of you. I don't know how she does it all the time. Oh gosh. Just one day of babysitting and I'm already tired out for the week, but some people just aren't built for it, I guess. Okay, let's see. So, September, October, November, I definitely want to do a gratitude event. I just don't know what I'm going to do for that. Let's see, gratitude event. Eep. November. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so May, June. We need something for July. August. We have September. We have October, November, and December. I guess if we want to do a full year, we can also think about January, February, March, and April. I was gonna say maybe another album in March, but if I'm being totally and completely honest, I don't know how feasible it's gonna be for me to do another album. Just transparency, it's a lot of resources I no longer have. So I don't know if I'll be able to. Even just creating a demo reel is gonna be very tough too. I'm actually gonna be posting my fundraising goal for that pretty soon because I do want to get started on this ASAP. But I looked around, and as per my research, what does she say? According to my research, that's what she says in Magic School Bus. It's gonna be around $1,500 to $2,000 to make a. That's just what I've seen around. So full transparency. So I'm gonna start a fundraising goal. I think on Streamlabs or Throne. I don't know what would be the most conducive to that. So if you wanna help out, because I think I'm gonna try to do this demo reel in July. There's my July. I don't know if that's an event. So that's kind of more like a behind the scenes thing. But yes, I definitely want to do this in July. So I gotta start fundraising for that now. No plan for a new outfit or 3D model. No, just new outfit. It just again doesn't seem very feasible for me. It doesn't the cost effectiveness. Does it really? I can't see that for myself at least. 3D model, yes, I've definitely thought about that. I've definitely done some research on which 3D modelers I would want to go with. Because right now I have the model that Nia so graciously put together for me. So I have that space. I guess there's something I could use there already. So it's not a top priority, but I've definitely considered getting a 3D model closer to what I look like right now. What I'm wearing right now. Mini Donathon. I just don't. This is a personal thing. I just don't want to do anything immediately after Mental Health Awareness Month. When I do charity events, I try to isolate. I don't want to take anything away from that, if that makes sense. So, this would be a separate thing. I don't want it to be like a donathon, like an event or anything. That's just gonna be a separate thing that I don't want to make a big hullabaloo about. Just because I try not to take away from the event. But because again, maybe I could extend that goal a little bit more. But I try not to make a big event out of it. Yeah, like it's still an important goal that I want to get done, but I don't know. That's just maybe that's bad business, but I just don't want to make an event for it that'll take away from this other important event. At least I think it's important. So that's just gonna be more of a behind the scenes. If you're a again, I don't know if it's gonna be Throne or Streamlabs. I'll be bringing that up every once in a while, but I have until July. That's when I plan on doing my demo reel. So no rush. I could also continue fundraising after that, but if you do feel so inclined, that will be there, but not the focus. Again, important, but not the focus at the moment. Oh my gosh. I think maybe Donathon would probably be closer to like middle end of the year. Because again, I also don't want to be like I don't want to ask for too much, if that makes sense. So yeah, we'll think about it later. It's okay. It's fine. Oh my gosh, if I had a manager, they'd be like, "Shh, Rita, stop talking like that." Being financially stable is important. That is something I will put out there, but I'll make it work somehow, and it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's May, there's June. I think July. Oh, I don't know how feasible this would be for me, but another original song in July. Because when did I release this one? April? Oh, that. I feel like that's way too soon. July? August. Oh, but the thing is, this is tough. I don't know. How quickly can I do Ruby cover album? The real question is, which one would be more expensive? Original song or cover album? Because I'd probably do that one later. Because I'd need to work on that more. Thinking. Because I would definitely want to do an original song in October. Thinking. Chalmara, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversary. Seeing all these goals sounds like you're an incredibly busy and focused angel. I am! That's a compliment. Thank you. I hope Chat can help you achieve those goals. Thank you! Yes! No, the reason why I can have big goals and things like that is because, these past 3 years, you all have been so supportive and kind and helpful. That just gotta shoot for the stars, I know we'll make it happen. Yeah. Good to talk about things you're comfortable with us, so we understand your situation and can respond actively for our part, including what we think would be optimal for you. Yeah! Because for the most part, it's I think most of what I plan for myself is what I want to do, and what is feasible for me. Yeah. But I mean, as someone who is very organized and also I don't know, efficient brained. Not efficient brained. I guess it's I think about things very I don't want to say businessly, because I don't think I'm all that business brained, but in light of all that, I think I tend to also just try to, at the end of the day, just go with the flow, go with what works. I'm very much a firm believer of it, not everything has to be min-maxed. It's, of course, I think about things very logically, but on the flip side, it's I try not to worry myself too much about doing things 100% effectively or super logically or 100% efficiently or super min-maxy. So, because I feel if I were to do that too much, it would stress me out. So I try to find a balance. Efficient brain. I'm not ISTJ. I'm definitely not. But I do think about things logically and with reason. Oh my gosh. Yes, contrary to popular belief, I do have a sense of reason. But yeah, so For sure. Exactly. I think people don't realize that like the time, you have to think about how much time you're putting into like overhead and like administrative stuff, because on one hand, yes, putting in that like the time ahead of time to plan stuff out, work out the kinks and things like that, that could save you time down the line. But there is also such thing as doing too much of that, having too much overhead, having too much like administrative duties. You don't want to do it to the point where it takes away from like you actually doing your stuff. I've seen it happen. I've definitely seen it happen for sure. So yeah, on one hand, it's good to plan and have goals and ambitions, but if you get too granular and too nitpicky about things, you are susceptible to, I guess, random like risks here and there, right? Life events, emergencies. You also aren't very flexible for like new trends, or like you don't have space for that. So it's never really good to do so much planning all the time, if that makes sense. I could get super technical about it, but I don't want to bore anybody. So I'll just keep it there. I mean, unless you guys do want a whole like thing about me talking about my project management methodologies, but that's, maybe I'll do that for, I mean, I've done that before. But yeah, maybe we'll do that for like another Archangel Radio. Yeah. Take it easy when you can, but also don't worry too much because some things are out of your control. Is it like that? Yeah, exactly. I think you summed it up really well, Pickle. You'd love to hear more about it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've offered to so many people to let me like create their Notion, but no one's ever taken me up on it, and I'm sad because I'd love to make Notions for people. I personally can get really lazy when upkeeping my personal Kanban, but it's there. My Notion is there. That's all that matters. I try to like clean out my backlog and to do that at a pretty consistent level, but again, I don't upkeep my Notion to the point where it takes time away that I could be like editing and things like that. I do it to a level where I can keep track of my goals and my project progress. Because I feel like sometimes people get lost in the sauce of like all the ceremonies and doing the ceremonies exactly like how they are in like a textbook or something. But you have to be very adaptive to your content, your brand, your team, things like that. I don't know, my humble opinion. Oh no, not Notion, like wanting Notion. I want to help other people make their Notions. Does that make sense? Project management for daily life. Oh yeah, like that skill absolutely can be transferable to your day-to-day life. I actually recommend people do that to a smaller degree. You don't need to min-max your daily life like that. What's the point of living, right? You gotta live life a little bit. What do they say? Variety is the spice of life. The program Notion, yes. Oh, I love Notion. Oh my gosh, I'm not sponsored yet. Just Notion, are you listening? I mean, I'm not super great at using Notion, but I use it all the time. You say that, but I have a Kanban board for your house. Yes, no, so a Kanban board, oh no, look what you guys have done. You guys got me talking about it. But a Kanban board is like, at its core, just like a chart that's like, need to do, doing, and done. That's all you need. So it could just be a piece of paper or like a whiteboard that has like, not yet started, need to do, and then done. And you could do that for chores or like, other household things that you need to do. You could add more columns. You could have like a waiting on someone else to finish this, or like, I don't know, you could have another backlog. So you could do like backlog for things that are more on the back burner, and then you could do not started. Things like that. You could also have the ideas. I'm not going to do a whole lecture, but you could also have like a I say card limit, but like I guess sticky notes. If you use sticky notes for your Kanban board, you can have a sticky note limit. So if you limit the size of your Kanban board or you can just try to limit the number. You can limit the number of things you have in your currently working on. It's a great way to manage like your bandwidth, I guess. So let's say you have a deal with yourself. I can only ever have 3 sticky notes under my doing at any given time to kind of help manage your bandwidth. I said that already, but Notion has been cool to learn so far. Yippee! Oh, I've been using Notion for at least the past year now. I love it. It's great. I use Trello because you're lazy. No, honestly, go with whatever your heart desires. That's just more efficient. There's not as many like things I get. Notions are cute, except for I think my Notion looks kind of crazy. It's messy. Like there's a lot going on in my Notion at any given time. So, and I don't decorate it or anything. So I don't think mine's all that cute. I wish my Notion was cute, but I forego cute for efficient. You're back and forth with mental notes and sticky notes. I'm so bad. So I make lists because for anything that I do. Oopsie. Oh, it's okay. That was just an empty hanger. I make lists for anything, and like if I were like just going about my day, it's like here's the list of things I need to do today, because I have to have a list. Otherwise, I can't get the things done. But I'm really bad about making that a mental list, and then I forget things off of it. I do write like sticky notes and stuff or notes app, but sometimes I just forget to do that, and then I forget things. But anyway, so let's see. Back to the goals and plans. Because spoiler, I'm gonna be calling in for Mako's her birthday stream later, so I don't want to run over time that I have scheduled. I don't want to run over time. So I'll make sure that I still have quite a bit of time, but I just want to make sure I finish what I'm trying to do today before Mako's birthday stream, which, by the way, go check out Mako's birthday stream later. She's gonna be having lots of fun. Go wish her a happy birthday. So, okay. Is this list going on your long-term Kanban? Some of these things are already on there. I just hadn't put like a time to them, if that makes sense. So this is gonna be October, birthday merch. Should I do another original song? I think I'll do another original song for my 4-year anniversary. Isn't that crazy? I kind of want to do a summer song. I have a really cute idea. Oh, I have a cute idea for this other original song, but I don't want to make it my 4-year anniversary song because it's kind of a silly song. Maybe February. I think that would make more sense. Oh, now you know what it's all about. Hee hee hee. Okay. It's a really... I say February, but it's not like what you think. It's... Because you would think like love song, right? It's not. It's really silly. It's a really silly idea. I think you all are gonna like it. I hope you all like it. I think this is just the best time to do it. It's a small hint, but we have no idea. You won't. It being in February is not... I guess it's a hint, but it's not what you expect. I already have the idea. I just have to reach out to the person I had in mind to work on it. But that'll give me a lot of time, I think, to flesh it out. So cross out February. I think then maybe I'll try to do Ruby cover album in August, because I want to do that sooner rather than later, just because I'm really excited about it. So that leaves July, January, March, and April. Maybe I'll do a donathon in July? Like a summer donathon. I think that'd be fun. I think I did that last year, or 2 years ago? I don't know. Summer donathon in July. I think that would be fun. Hopefully that's not too close to May. If not, I could always just do a birthday one. Okay. January, March, and April. Whoa. Okay, January. March is my 3-year anniversary, so I wonder what I would do for that. Guess I think that would be a long enough time for like another big marathon stream thing. Oh, try to think. What else do I want to do? Let me check my Notion. Checking my Notion. Yeah, Vago's birthday. I'll be there later, so be sure to check out her stream. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. I'm looking. What other events do I want to do? I definitely want to see if I can get into at least one other convention, but if not, at least I'll be at Offkai, so very grateful for that. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but I really want to do a jazz cover album. An anime jazz cover album. But I can't decide if I want to cover anime songs that are already jazz or if I want to turn anime songs into jazz. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do that for... maybe I'll do that for January. Because, like, whenever... I don't know why, but whenever I think of January, I always think jazz. I think that'd be a cute little thing. Would that be too much for you guys, like content-wise, for me to put out a cover album in January and then an original song in February? Cover album. Jazz January. Jazzuary. I like that. Yeah, January's a good night. How much singing is that? I think that's feasible. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I can keep a track. Let me rephrase that. Keep a track of my health. Keep a track. I'm gonna start saying that now. I'm gonna keep a track. So that's January. And then I think March and April is far enough away that I can forgive myself for not having... That's a joke. I can forgive myself for not having anything. But I think I definitely want to have my 4-year anniversary event around March. Oh my gosh, that is not a symbol. That was nothing. That was scribble. 4-year Annie is gonna be March. I think I'll probably do more merch then. We could have... Because I feel like that's how I always had it. A birthday merch and then an anniversary merch. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Remember, this is an outline. This isn't set in stone. So everything... I think this is a given, but everything is pending how I feel around then. If that makes sense. So these are just ideas. But goals are goals. Plans are plans. Plans, change. Things like that. How about trying out for a Hoyoverse partnership program? I actually am a Genshin content creator. Or I guess I'm a Hoyoverse creator. I don't know if... I guess it's been a while. It's not really something I advertise, but yeah, I'm like part of like the Hoyoverse creators program. If you see like the hashtags in my content, sometimes I'll say hashtag Hoyo creator. But yeah, oh my gosh, I would love to be more closely affiliated to like Hoyoverse, like as a content creator. I think that would be my dream. Yeah. Yeah. Hoyoverse. Please. Please, please. How are we today, chat and Rita? Yeah, I'm doing great. Planning is going well so far. Don't you think? I'll be cleaning this up and I'll make it look nice. I think this is good. Nice. Anything else that I haven't... I guess not and not anything else in like specific things, but anything else as in like areas of content. Don't be like, what are you gonna do? Why aren't you doing this? What are you gonna do this? But if you have any like general areas of content that you're like, well, what do you think about? Like, what are you doing in acting or singing or... shorts or something like that. Watch-alongs or listen-alongs. I would love to continue doing, like, coffee and classical. That was fun. You guys want to see more of that? I'll put that as a potential idea. That was so fun. I loved that. We basically got to listen together, and not like having it in a separate window. I played some like stock classical music. What's the word? Public domain classic music. And we got to, it was like a morning stream, at least for me. So we got to listen to that together. Things like that. I don't think you'd survive Hoyo asking you to voice a character. I would actually implode from happiness if that happened. I didn't realize. I thought you were really, really like them. Oh yeah, I don't make it like a huge like deal or anything. So, but yeah, that's something about me. Yes, oh my gosh, if you want, great point, Shiny. If you want to see me somewhere, please reach out to your local conventions or local organizers. The more they hear about somebody, the more likely I think they would consider doing that. What's unfortunate though is I think a lot of conventions still, which it doesn't seem this way because there are a lot of conventions with VTubers. I think there's a lot of conventions that still aren't able to feasibly have VTubers as part of their programming, whether it's like a technological issue, like they don't have Wi-Fi at the venue, or it's more of like a logistical issue where they don't know how to run VTuber programming, or they don't know have like any connections or anything. But yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot reaching out to them and being like, hey, I'd like to see this VTuber. That would really super duper awesomely help out a lot. Yeah. I got some subtle hints that you liked Hoyo games. It was hard to pick up on. Yeah, I know. I'm super casual about it. I know. Very, very chill. I'm so chill, right? I'm so chill about Hoyoverse games. Oh my gosh. Conventions with horrible Wi-Fi is always the worst. That's fair. Gosh, it can be a little tricky though. I can understand though, like from a organizer's perspective. Not that I've organized a convention or anything. I know I'm organized, but I don't think I'm that organized, nor do I think I have the time for that. But I can understand if like you're a convention. I feel like maybe something like Wi-Fi is difficult to get, so that's not like a knock on conventions or anything. I'm sure it's a tough thing to organize. You will ask your local cons. Yippee! Yes, I would be more than happy to be a part. I like to think that I'm good at hosting panels and events. I've done a lot of those. I think I have a lot underneath my belt. Today, Rita voices a character in Honkai and Genshin is the day I'll switch to English dub. What if I'm like an NPC? Would you still not saying that that's a bad thing, but you wouldn't hear my voice as prominently. Would you still switch over to English dub? Because again, I don't mind if I'm an NPC. I just want to be in Honkai or Genshin. I would love to be, I've said this before, I'd love to be like a grandma in Genshin. I don't know, there's just something so fun about like voicing a nice old lady. I don't know, maybe I'll end up being a mean old lady, who knows? But there's just something so fun about voicing an old lady. Gosh. I want to hear NPC number 15 talk, and it's Rita. Yes! Oh my gosh. I either want to be a grandma, or I want to be a really weird, like, Easter egg character. Yeah! Where, like, I reference, like, a joke or something. I don't know. I don't know how that would turn out. But you know how, like, in Genshin? I think it's Genshin. Or is it Honkai? I always get those two mixed up sometimes. Where there's, I think it's Genshin, where there's a group of triplets, and their names are Tic Tac and Toe, or something like that. I want to be a part of that. I think that'd be so fun. It's not a membership only story. So the storybook that I did recently was a Donothon reward. If we're asking about cons, what's the minimum time you should know about a con to be able to join one? Oh, a while, like 6 months. Because remember, they like start announcing guests, you know, before, like months before the convention. So you have to consider that it's going to be months before the announcements start, that they start reaching out to people and like, you know, getting contracts signed, figuring out programming and things like that. Would the dialogue for Granny Rita be like? I don't know, it'd be whatever they give me. Yeah, Ri and Ta. Who's going to be the other person? I voice both of them. If I voice a duo of characters named Ri and Ta, that would be amazing. Like I love bits like that. I'll do it. I'll be Ri and Ta. They'd be twins. But they're like totally different people. Fourth wall break character? Yes, exactly like that. Where my character just stares into the camera and I make like a reference to the fourth wall and I just go back to voice acting as the character like it's nothing. With your range, I don't doubt you can do triplets. That would be so fun. Like just voicing like a set of triplets, yes. I would love to do that. That just sounds so fun and silly. Like Lapis and Lazuli, yeah, where like their names like combined to be some sort of reference. I think that'd be so fun. Yeah. I love those naming conventions so much. Tattle and Tail, oh my gosh, yeah! Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have to fix my headset. There's a weird like buzzing noise. There we go. There we go. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a little bit of... It's okay, I'll fix it later. But yeah, I think this is a good list. Yippee. I'm probably gonna take some time, sometime. I'll take a lot of time on Saturday, I think, to kind of like flesh out my notion a little bit more. So this was very helpful to kind of get all of my ideas down in an order. Because I had a lot of these already on my Notion, but they didn't have like a timeline. So I'm glad... Yippee! I'm glad we got these all figured out. I'm telling you, like time moves by so quickly. So like some of these I'm like, oh yeah, I have some time, but wowee, time flies. And next thing you know, like it's already gonna happen. But thank you all so much for joining me for my goals and plans. I hope you all are just excited as I am for these. I do have this fun question now. Which one of these are you most excited for? Is it... And it doesn't have to be any, you know, it can be something that's coming up soon, or it can be something that's going to come up way later. I want to know, what are you most excited about? If you're part of VOD Gang, you can let me know in the comments. Ruby cover album! I'm excited because I already reached out. Not reached out, but I already did an interest check. So now I just have to reach out to the folks who said they were interested. Because I think the best thing is, like, being able to work on a project that like I'm passionate about, and then I get to like, I don't know, it's just like I love being able to see everyone's like, you know, connection. Because like for some people it's like, oh yeah, I love the show. Some people were like, oh, I just started listening to the music and like it's really good. So it's just fun being able to connect with people about something that I really like. Acting streams, yeah, I actually picked up a new game, which I'll say later what it is, that has more like voice lines in it that aren't voiced. So I'm excited to do that and try it out on stream. Video essays, yeah, I hope you all like tomorrow's. I hope I can finish editing it tonight. We'll see. There's a lot of editing that needs to be done, but it's about Xenoblade, so I don't doubt that I can just lock in and get it done. I have to get it done. No, I don't have to, but I'd like to if I'm able. So much good stuff, hard to choose. That's true. You want to see the video essay? My goal is to have it out tomorrow afternoon, which is a very ambitious goal, but I can make it happen. I got a little carried away with another secret project that I have been working on for a little bit. I just got very carried away because I was really excited about it. And so I was getting some ideas down for it and working with this super awesome, really talented person, which you'll find out. Well, I don't know. I guess I could talk about it publicly, but I also want it to be a surprise. We'll see. I'm very much... Sometimes I'm like, I get nervous if I talk about a project before it's done, because in some instances, this is weird, it feels like jinxing it, if that makes sense. So, another reason why I keep my secrets as much as I can. It feels like I jinx it if I talk too much about it. I like to give hints and, you know, give people, you know, like, hey, something's coming, but I don't like to talk about it too much. Otherwise, I feel like I'm not, I guess, spoiling or like jinxing it. I mean, what secret projects? Gah emoji. I guess you'll just have to wait and see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, if I did... Stop, Pelos. If I did a duet with Casey, I would actually cry. Like, I would actually cry. I've been watching RWBY for so long, and of course I've been listening to the soundtrack for so long, and that would actually make me cry. And I don't know. Oh my gosh. What if you become a quest character in HSR? I would love that. Very excited for everything. Can't decide on which to be more excited about. Right, true. Demo reel. I would love that if you could enter an agency or have a chance to voice a character. Yeah. And again, it would be an agency specifically for voice acting, so it wouldn't be an agency for like all of my content in general. I would like to kind of continue having more of an on-hands experience just for the rest of my content. But yeah, I think having someone help me with, finding like gigs and stuff, I would really, really appreciate that. I'd love that. Oh gosh, I have the best acting idea. Rita recites all the art. Is it arts from the Tales of franchise? I don't know what that. Oh, I know what the Tales franchise is, but I don't know what that arts. I don't know what that is. It also gives me a good chance to rant in the comments about music I like. Yeah. Well, at the end of the video too, I try to be, I thought I try to think about all the different things I could include, in my thing. And so I have a little call to action at the end of the video, like, let me know what you think about this soundtrack. What is your experience with it? All that fun stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. I think just posting them and, just getting them out there sooner rather than later is a great way for me to kind of just look back at, what I do, and yeah. True, don't talk about it, be about it. Exactly, you gotta do it. It's show rather than tell, right? Artes as in arts. Arts are like spells. That's fair. You think the stream skipped? Uh-oh. It doesn't say any drop frames on my end, so it might be a YouTube thing. Sorry. We're fine now? What if I just started talking? Could you imagine that? What if it was just me, like, talking in a way where, like, I don't know if I have the brain capacity to do that, if I'm being honest. Like, what if I just started talking and I pranked you, where I start talking one sentence? I feel like my brain already does this anyway. And then I just start randomly talking about something else to the point where you think the stream skipped. Honestly, you might want to double check, because that's very much a possibility. Because my brain does that. I think I talked about this the other day when we were talking about like dragons, and it reminded me of a conversation we had earlier about, because I was talking about Game of Thrones, and then my brain, like, I don't know what we were talking about then, but my brain like skipped a couple of like levels of connection, and I just started talking about Game of Thrones again, because it was something I'd talked about earlier. And it was like, in my head I was like, wait a minute, I just skipped a whole bunch of stuff. My brain does that sometimes. So it may not have been a stream skip. It may have just been me jumping to another very tangential topic. Suddenly. Sorry. My brain does that. If YouTube ever starts stuttering, it's likely on their end. Sorry. I don't have any drop frames on my end, so I don't think it's anything I can do. I'm sorry. My coherence levels are fine. I'm glad, because I do tend to jump topics a lot. I find myself often being like, wait a minute, what was the original point? Or like, what were we talking about? Oh my gosh. You need to change your facial expression if you do the prank. Oh my gosh. Put an on-screen timer and skip it occasionally. That would be such a funny prank. Wait for April. I have a fun April Fool's idea. Okay, I'll do it. Oh my gosh. You did that to us last stream? I did, didn't I? Like topic skip. I feel like I do that all the time though. I don't think it happens more often than not. It's like weird. I don't know why my brain does the thing where I don't verbalize the various connections between topics, but I verbalize like the fourth or fifth topic from the connection. Oh my gosh. Rita's #1 fan stream. Oh my gosh, did you like that character? I had so much fun with that character from the re-debut. It's so fun and silly. that would be fun. You loved it? Okay, I'm glad. What matters is I had fun with it, but I'm glad you all had fun with it too. Oh my gosh. Aw, Giva! My goal is to make sure Rita knows she's an inspiration. Can I take a second to talk about the fan letters? Because I read them off stream over the weekend. I like genuinely started crying. Like I mean, you guys, like I like laughed a lot. You know, I chuckled a lot. You know, I also cried. You know, you all are so sweet, and I'm glad that I can have such a positive impact on you guys. I think you know, anxiety about, you know, the future can ebb and flow. I think for any content creator, right? You know, because in a space that's so like inconsistent, I think it's very easy to find your not like scared to the point that you're paralyzed with fear, but like, you know, that sort of anxiety ebbs and flows. I think, and I think a lot of content creators, I think most content creators could say they feel that occasionally. But in that moment, reading all those things, I felt very reassured, and like, no matter what, at least I'm able to do this, right? Like I can have this impact that, you know, is something that I've always wanted to do, and I hope to continue doing. I'm glad you stayed in with Indie. Me too! I am. I'm glad I stuck around. So, you all are stuck with me. Yeah, that's the joke, right? You're stuck. No, I mean, you can, you know, manage your media consumption however you like. But the joke, you know, is you're stuck with me being on this platform. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Oh my gosh. I'm glad you put a smile on your face. Yeah, I really appreciated them. And I'm a very sentimental person, so I have a folder with all of the fan arts and the fan letters and... I'm running out of space on my wall, so I have to start putting stuff into... I think I'm gonna just put like letters in my letter folder, and then anything that doesn't fit in the letter folder I'll put up somehow. Glad to say you've made much of an impact to your community. A Genshin impact, perhaps. I sure hope so. It's not a joke. The joke is in the phrasing, sorry. The joke is the whole, you're stuck, but because you're not actually stuck, right? But, you know, it's not a joke that I'm here. That's real. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. The good old quote, I'm not stuck with you, but you're stuck with me. I guess so. I haven't heard that one. I'll have to search that up. Rita Impact, the new Hoyoverse game. That'd be crazy. Ritaverse. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Time to buy Rita an external terabyte on Thrones, or you can have more memory space. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I don't know what would be the best, what do you think would be the best, most understandable, like, when I say understandable, like easy as a audience, I guess. As an archangel, what would be like easiest to like keep track of or understand? For like my, not event goals, but project goals? Like, for example, the demo reel, or like original songs, or like albums. Would it be easier to put that on Throne? Or just have like on my stream, like via Streamlabs, like here's how much until the next project. I don't know. IDK. It's from the Watchmen movie. What is Watchmen? I'm gonna search. The movie. Watchmen movie. Oh! Ah, DC Comics. Okay. Probably why. I'm more of a Marvel girl. Sorry. I'm not really a DC person. I say I'm more of a Marvel girl, but even then I don't really follow Marvel too much. I think I stopped following Marvel after I finished Endgame. Yeah. I don't know. When you make a movie called Endgame, it puts, like, in my head at least, it puts it into my head like, this is the end. I think most people did. I'm trying to see post Endgame Marvel movies. List of Marvel Cinematic Universe films. We should do one where we just watch all of the films in order. That is a marathon. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yeah. I pretty much like I watched a lot of. Yeah, I think I've watched all of these except for I think I didn't watch Ant-Man. Everything else I've watched. Yeah, Ant-Man, the two Ant-Man movies I did not watch before I watched Endgame. Everything else I think I did though. Okay, the multiverse saga. Okay. I watched Black Widow, I watched Shang-Chi. I watched Spider-Man No Way Home. I watched Doctor Strange The Multiverse of Madness. I watched Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but I think I didn't like it as much as the original Black Panther. I loved the original Black Panther. I don't know. It didn't feel... I don't know. I just liked the first one a lot better. And then I think that's where I stopped watching. I haven't watched anything else. Yeah. Yep, I don't think I've watched any of the other ones after that. Yeah. Right now is the Multiverse Saga, aka Phase 5 and 6. Yeah, I just haven't, like, kept up with it. So, like, everything after Shang-Chi, I haven't seen. I don't think so. Well, no, sorry. Everything after... Yeah, because I watched all of this Phase 4. Well, no, not all, because I didn't watch Eternals. And I didn't watch Thor Love and Thunder, but I watched everything else. Loki's fun, though, but it's after the Endgame. I don't... Wait, hold on, I'm taking a look. What have I seen? What have I not seen? Let's see, Phase 1. Oh my gosh. Iron Man was the first one, huh? Wow. I've seen that one. Incredible Hulk, yep. Going down. Yeah, well, I don't know, I guess... Huh, yeah. I watched a few after Endgame and that's it. I can get you the general consensus that the quality has really dipped. I guess that's just what happens as things go like longer and longer. But maybe it's just not my cup of tea, but maybe it's somebody else's. Who knows? Where does the time go? That's fair. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how we got into this topic. Somebody said Watchmen movie because they quoted something, and then I was like, oh, it's DC. I'm more of a Marvel person. But then I was like, I don't think I'm like a Marvel fan, but I've seen a lot of like the early Marvel movies. Yeah. Anyway, let me get you guys to Mako's stream because I gotta head over there myself. But I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get my editing set up ready for tonight because I have a long evening of editing. I have it's not even a full Red Bull. I don't know if I've ever said this. I can't drink a whole Red Bull. That's too much caffeine for me. I either get too tired or honestly I think that's the main thing is I feel like I get overtired if I have too much caffeine. So it has the opposite effect. So I have like a juice drink with a very tiny amount of Red Bull inside. My usual amount. That doesn't make me like jittery or anything. So I have it prepared. I'm gonna start drinking it when I edit because I don't want to drink it when I don't need it. I'm gonna start drinking it when I start feeling tired. But yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the night. Oh, I'm gonna look at my new gift that I got from my idol side job coworkers. I love whenever I get a gift, I kind of like to inspect it. Not inspect it for like damage or anything. I just like to see all of its features and stuff. Hello, welcome. Oh no, you did tune in right as I was about to start wrapping up, but I'm glad you stopped by. That makes me very happy. Anyone else, if you just popped in, you can take a quick glance at my very, very messy writing. I will probably turn this into like a nicer image. So you can take it all in now, or you can wait. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. Check it out later on the community tab. Follow me on Twitter if you have that. Check it out in the I don't know why I was gonna say Twitter tab. in your feed, maybe. You recommend the sugar-free variant? Yeah, again, that's why I can't finish a whole Red Bull. It's like too much sugar, too caffeinated. Because I also don't like super sweet drinks. I say as I like 100%. I like regular percentage boba. But that's like a whole thing. Like I am very slow when I drink those because it's too much sugar. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Congratulations on passing your board exam! You're officially a licensed engineer now. Congrats! Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Your songs and streams are what I listen to when I study. Oh, I'm glad it gave you the energy you needed for your all-nighters. Gosh. Wow, I wonder if I'll pull an all-nighter now. I'm not like... I feel like all-nighters, obviously if you do them a lot, they're not very good, but honestly, this is gonna sound bad, but there's something fun about like a little all-nighter. Again, all things in moderation, but like, you know, procrastination isn't good, but I've had some good all-nighter memories, like studying with a bunch of friends, you know, and everyone's trying to get, as long as you're, you know, I'm sure you already know how to take care of yourself and stuff, but I think every once in a while it can be a little silly and fun. Yeah, you know, like as coming from someone who has sleep in their Google Calendar, so people know when I'm asleep, probably. Coming from someone who's very, you know, like that, you know, I think every once in a while being a little loosey-goosey with your sleep schedule is fine. That's what it is to be human, right? To not be so, you know, regimented all the time. Unless that's like a goal of yours to fix your sleep schedule, then it is very important that you are very, you know, disciplined with your sleep schedule. But I get it. It's a case-by-case basis. It's all about your personal goals and stuff. But I think every once in a while an all-nighter can be enjoyable, and I say enjoyable, but like when it's for like a class or you had to do them a bunch, then it's not so fun. But every once in a while is okay. You are a Red Bull diluted in water. That is me. Yes, for sure. Sleep schedule has been bad since the specific virus. Oh, that's fair. Can I recommend a video? You don't have to watch it, of course. But for me, when I had, you know, trouble organizing my daily schedule, I guess it was tougher to like have a more regimented like schedule, like during the panini. When it was tough to have things that kind of like made it easier to have a schedule. I talk about this one all the time. CGP Gray's video. Spaceship U. That really helped me with my sort of mental regimentation of my schedule. I don't know. Yes, Spaceship U. It's such a good video. I love CGP Grade videos. Granted, I don't watch them as much anymore. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up, but I've seen a lot of CGP Grade videos. I love learning. I love edutainment. That's why I want to do more video essays, because I'd love to do more edutainment videos. Yeah. That was one of his most useful creations. Of course. Oh yeah, the Wednesdays one. I also, the Weekend Wednesday one, I tried that one out for a little bit. It was really nice. I did Weekend Wednesdays when I was a full-time streamer. In the year that I was a full-time streamer. And it was really awesome. It was a really interesting concept, and I'm glad I tried it out. But yeah, now that I'm back to idle side job, can't really do Weekend Wednesdays as easily, but no, at all, more like. But yes, whatever. Humans might need a reminder to what it means to be human. So real, though. I feel like sometimes I get in my own head too about, you know, being efficient or being, you know, regimented, but you gotta give yourself some grace for like maybe being a little tired, extra tired one day, or not wanting to do a certain thing. As long as you can keep tabs on yourself and make sure you're not like slipping away. But yeah. So real, so true. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to start transitioning so we can get to Mako's stream. By the by, huge thank you to Prism Cord, by the way, for the dono from a few days ago. And thank you, Envy, for the dono as well. Let me check the super chats or membership anniversaries. Good Alan Chalmers, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversaries. New month! So, new members only stream for the month. New members only content. Members only streams. Last time we played a bunch of like flash games and stuff. It was really fun. It was a fun little precursor to Let's School because I played like a flash game that was like a management sim. And I got really locked in into the management sims, and I was in my head, I was like, wait till we start playing Let's School because I get really lost. I don't know if we're gonna do more Let's School on stream because there's a couple of games I want to try, and then I'm gonna be doing more acting streams, so it might become my new game for me. my new escape. And then maybe it'll be fun to show you guys like just how a fun little like before and after, like a little move that bus moment, you know? I think that'd be fun. It might become my new off-stream just for me treat thing. Depending on how I can pan out all of my other stream plans. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was fun while we had it, yeah. No, but I'd love to show you guys later, too, how it progresses and grows. Oh yeah, because next week we're gonna get into some, we do have a stream later this week, so week's not over yet. You guys don't get to see the new schedule. But next week, we're gonna be going back to Xenoblade. Maybe we'll do an acting stream next week. We'll see. But next stream is the advice stream. I don't think I'm gonna do a Google form, just because I recently just did a Google form, so I don't want to give you guys Google form fatigue. That can be very real. I could understand that. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe sometime tomorrow I'll put the waiting room up, and then in the comments you guys can put down things that you'd like some advice for. In the description I'll put like I'll put some like guidelines to keep in mind in terms of like the content of your question, because again these are public, so you know you want to be careful with like the content that you put in your question or your thing that you would like advice on. So keep an eye out for that. So that's the last stream for this week, and then of course at the end of the week I'll let you all know what I'm doing next week. I'm starting to wonder when you get the time to grind Genshin or HSR offline. Oh, I multitask. When I do the dishes, or this is gonna be a weird one, when I'm like on the treadmill, I'll play, not like actually play the game, I'll like play cutscenes. So I've been really grinding through the companion missions in Honkai Star Rail because those are all voiced. So what I'll do is like as I'm like stretching and getting ready to hop on a treadmill, I'll go through like I'll do some initial stuff, and then I'll just set it up on the treadmill and like do an auto for the cutscenes, and that's how I'll do it. Same thing goes for washing dishes or cleaning. Those are great times to put those. Yeah. So I've been really getting through them. I think I'm one away from finishing, because again, I'm so behind on companion missions. But I think I'm one away from finishing one of the worlds right now. How do you wash dishes on a treadmill? I wish I could. That would be great. That would be fantastic. Exactly, I just click the auto button and I watch. Oh yeah, and I auto battle a lot. It's very helpful. So Genshin, I'm a little bit more behind on, because not only do I not have like I can't, not only can I like not do auto battle, but I also have to be at my computer to do that. So Genshin, the times that I get to grind Genshin, or at least like the quests and stuff that I haven't finished, are if I'm at my computer and I'm like, I don't know, drawing something for a project, I put it on another monitor and I auto, and like when on the times that I do have to fight, I'll like stop doing my main task, which is like drawing or whatever. I'll turn around and I'll do the battle, and then I'll come back and I'll keep watching. So that's how I've been able to grind lately. Yeah. I wish I could auto battles in Genshin, but I think combat is more of an important thing in Genshin. Or like hands-on combat, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. I have to go. How long has it been since I was initially like, okay, time to head to Mako's birthday stream. Okay, you'll see me in just a little bit. So I'm gonna take a quick brain break. And then I'm going to be on Mako's stream. Okay, alright. But as always, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service. Bye! Bye! Hey, Sig, thank you so much for the super sticker. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, dog. What should I do for my ending message? I hope you all have a wonderful evening or rest of your day. And I wish you a very wonderful weekend. Yeah. Bye!